There we are, finally live.
Like
We just
chewing
talked
away
for
a
like
cat.
30 minutes behind just
Yeah.
backstage. Evidently there are now guns drawn at the Capitol. Weird way to start the stream.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, shit's getting fucking wacky out there.
Yeah, I just saw like on Twitter, people are just like, "What the fuck is going on?" It's like, oh, dude, just not gonna look at Twitter today.
I bet you I could get a ton of people in here if I tweeted out live at the Capitol. Wait, where the fuck are you guys? Oh, we're in a closet drawing.
Yeah. I have a desk and a webcam.
Sketching in Pelosi's office. Oh my god. Yeah, that was weird to open Twitter and people are like, we're in Pelosi's office. And I was like, oh god. And then the next one is like, we're in her emails. And I was just like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. It's funny to say like, oh, I'm not gonna open Twitter. Like, I never look at Twitter. Like, I had like will look at it for like 2 seconds and be like, oh, that's a funny video, and be like, yeah, I don't care about this.
I'm not gonna open Twitter today. I wish I could say that, but I'm constantly getting messages from like someone. So I have to monitor so much shit on Twitter constantly, even if I don't want to be on there. It's weird yesterday getting on there and it was like, Tanya Roberts dead.
Oh yeah, dude. I was like, holy shit.
And then it was like Tanya Roberts, not dead.
Oh, is she not dead?
She wasn't for about 4 hours. And then guess what? She died again.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you didn't hear that whole story?
No. I was just really sad because
Mitch,
obviously
man.
grew up watching that 70s show, but then I was like, dude, Beastmaster. And I didn't realize she was a Bond girl too. I was
Yeah,
like,
she was
repertoire, man.
She was one of, I think, considered like one of the hottest Bond girls in one of the worst Bond films, if not the worst Bond film ever. And that's why no one remembers her being a Bond girl. Was like, that was like her at her peak. So everybody was like, whoa, Tanya Roberts smoking hot. But the script for that Bond movie is so fucking bad. I think that's A View to a Kill.
Yeah, I know it's one of the Roger Moore ones. My brother used to always make fun of me because I like Roger Moore was my favorite Bond, and he's like, "Why?" And I was like, "Roger Moore's fucking sick."
Oh, you seriously like Moore?
I did as a kid. I'm not sure why. I haven't watched any of the Bond movies like since then. But I mean, I was like 11, so you know.
I honestly think of all of them, looks wise, I think Dalton rocked the best, and he's Bond once.
Timothy Dalton,
yeah, dude. I think his Bond movie fucking rocks. I haven't actually seen that since I was in high school, so I should probably go back and watch that one. But it also has some of the best fucking art for it. Like it had these great like painted covers and stuff. Beth, is this the drinking power hour? It should be. Just get slammed in the middle of the day. It's like noon for Kevin. Let's get obliterated. Yeah, so the whole thing was, this is the crazy part. So I guess like her husband or like significant other, whatever it is, it might just be a boyfriend, was like by her bedside when she supposedly died the first time, and I think he reported it to her rep that she had passed, and then he just like walked out. Didn't confirm anything or anything like that. And what actually happened was she had just like passed out.
Oh, Jesus. Hold on a sec. I think my cats are just fucking shit up.
Oh, it's all good. I'm pretty sure mine are doing the same thing. What is up, Mal? Good to see you. We're talking about the Tanya Roberts craziness right now. Waiting for Kevin to get back here. We got rowdy cats going nuts. Trying to not get caught up in all the madness going on today. I don't think I have a black eye, though. That's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, what happened?
So I've been rearranging my office and everything, trying to get it better for the streaming. So basically, I have the green screen set up so I can like stream at the game setup behind me and do gaming and stuff with you and whatnot. And then we can do the draw streams. And I'm at my drawing table right now. I just don't have my camera on at the moment. But then I can stream at the drawing table, and I don't have to keep like swapping the setups back and forth or anything like that. I can just seamlessly do it. But I'm like going through a bunch of shit and books and stuff, and I had a bunch of shit stacked up. I basically pulled like everything off of my bookshelves and was going through it. And I went to step over a stack of books, and one of the cats like ran by my leg and tripped my planted foot. And the other cat went like right where I was going to step, and I almost stepped on him. So I stepped out of the way and started to trip. And then one of them ran into my leg that I was catching myself with and just completely took me out. And I headbutted the side of my drawing table. Just perfectly hit it with like the side of my eye socket, like my orbital bone.
Yeah.
And it was just like, motherfucker. And then I could just feel it like my pulse in my face like all day. It was like, I'm probably going to have a black eye from that. But I woke up this morning and I don't think I do. I don't even have like a shiner or anything. It's like, God damn, I have such a fat skull.
Yeah. The cats weren't doing anything. They just like opened up a cupboard and like knocked over rolled paper towels. But yeah, like I straight up was like, all right, like made the bed and everything like that. And then like walk out into the living room and I'm like, where are the cats? Like they're normally just like chilling on the couch this time of day. And I walk into the kitchen and our kitchen door is just open. I was like, that's not good. And they're just outside. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, inside. They both ran in. And then like, 5 minutes later, Bart just decides to like fucking knock over a bunch of Gabby's plants. And I'm like, what are you guys doing today? Why are you just being horrible?
You bastards. That was these dudes just screwing around all morning. I woke up to one of them wrecking blinds in a window he's not supposed to be in. He likes to just get into it and shred the blinds. They chase each other around now and bite each other on the ass. That's like the only thing they do. And they'll just like pin one down and bite the other one like as hard as they can on the ass. So I'm just like, these cats are going to have like giant like scabs from ass wounds on the meat of the back of their ass and hind legs. And they've been doing it now. Like they both seem to have like weird like bedtime anxiety because they do it to each other when they're sleeping now. So one of them will have just been sound asleep for like a half hour, and the other one will just walk up and bite it on the ass while it's dead asleep. Yeah, and it's like they go back and forth doing it. So now neither of them can sleep soundly. They're like constantly like kicking and shaking. It's horrible. Yeah, with everything happening today, I was like, I picked a bad week to launch my IGG campaign. Yeah, it's wild. And it's like I like nervously laugh every time now when people are like 2021's gonna be better. Like I'm like, yeah. Hopefully.
Right? It's like just like, fucking do your best, I guess, man. That's all we can do.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna keep doing me. The neighborhood isn't burning down around me, but I'm like, I need to move to a town like Kevin where there's barely any people to burn it down.
Right. No, that's what's cool around here too, is like, I mean, straight up, like people just go on their evening walk with their cocktail in their hand. So it's like you pretty much see all the same people like all the time, which is nice.
Yeah. Dude, I was watching Art T. Bear did a stream, and they just moved out of California to Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Their area, California, was getting really fucking wild, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I forget exactly the town, but he was like looking at it on one of the streams. It's like one of the highest crime rates in California now. And it was just like like daily, just like wild petty crime out in the street, and he's like, we're in our 60s, like like we're old people, like I can't handle this. So they moved out, and they moved to like small town Texas, and I like popped into the stream randomly the other night because it was recommended to me, and he was talking about how like day one when they got there, like a bunch of families like came out to see them and like introduced themselves and shit. And, like one of them came by after with his entire family, and like they hung out for a couple hours and had drinks and like food together. I was like, I could not fucking imagine that even happening anywhere in Connecticut.
Yeah. That was like we met our like neighbor across the street like the other day just because he was out riding his bike. But like that's pretty much how it is here. Like you don't necessarily know everyone's names, but like again, you just see the same people. So you're like out like walking.
You're at least aware of your neighbors.
Oh,
like
dude, totally. But like,
dude, a bunch of our neighbors are like a mystery. Like the New England way is to just put up like a wall of bushes around your house, and you don't know what anyone looks like.
Yeah,
like somebody could be like, the guy 2 houses down murdered a guy, and I'd be like, I don't even know what he looks like. Like, what's up, Pedro, Razmaz, Ara, Colin? Good to see you, dudes. I miss Austin, Texas. I loved living in Texas. That's all I hear. Like everyone I've talked to, like I jokingly said to Beth, I was like, how do you feel about Texas? And she was like, fuck you. But like everyone I've ever talked to who's like lived in Texas, went there for college, like played shows in Texas, like everything I've ever heard about Texas, everybody is just like, it's fucking cool, dude. Like no matter who you are, there's like some part of Texas that you will find that you will just absolutely love. Yeah. And like I've had friends like that too, where they're like, hey, you're like a hipster weirdo, like you're more into like the California thing, go to this part of town. Like you're really into the metal scene, check out this area.
Oh, like nothing, but I know there's like a pizza place that's like a Conan, like all the tables are just like pages of Conan that they like.
Oh, that's rad. I thought you were going to say like themed, because there's a place in, I think, Emerson near Boston that's like Viking themed called Asgard. But it's the only place like that I've ever been to where straight up like you walk in and you genuinely feel like you're in another time. Like it's not like chintzy feeling. You're like, oh, fuck, like this feels like a Viking longhouse, and all the food and drinks and everything are very much like that. You could get actual mead and stuff.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, and everything is served in like old-timey glasses and stuff that are made in like the styles from that time. So you would get like carved shot glasses and shit like that. That place rocked, dude. Me and Mike got so bombed there during Boston Comic-Con.
Oh, dude, there's a... I mean, it's like a theme.
It's probably not there anymore. I can't imagine a place like that survived COVID.
Yeah.
Sadly.
There's a place in... Oh, it's sad to think about. I didn't even think about that. But no, we're in Idaho visiting a buddy. He was like, yeah, I want to take you to this like little fucking place that he's like, I've been going to. And like you walk in, or like, first of all, it's like, you know, you're on the sidewalk, but then it's like a really narrow stairway, like at like sidewalk height. So you're just like walking under like a basement of a building basically. But like, yeah, that place was fucking dope. Like you just walk in, it's a shit ton of pinball machines and all like old or old cabinets. And then they have like a couple TVs set up, and there's like tables kind of like in a back corner, and you just go up to the bar and you're like, can I get like a N64? And they just pull out like a Tupperware with like the N64, the controllers, and basically they have all the cable hookups underneath the tables. And you just ask them for whatever game, you like sign it out, and you can literally sit there and play fucking Mario Kart, or like they have whatever console you basically want.
That's brilliant,
dude. Like in the corner, there was just dudes playing like D&D, and I was like, I would live here, like if I was.
We were just talking. I can't remember what stream it was on, but I was like, ideally, like Endgame, I'd love to just run like some sort of weird fusion, like coffee comic shop that had like gaming shit like that.
Yeah,
just have like a huge area with TVs and stuff. But it was like,
that place was cool though too, because it's like you go to the bathroom and then the bathroom was like a connected hallway where my buddy Clay was like, yeah, like check this out. So you walk past like the bathrooms, go like continue through that hallway. You have to walk through a ramen kitchen, and then it's like another like it's clearly all of that basement, but they separated it into two businesses, but they're kind of like in cahoots. So the other one is like straight up like a ramen bar, or ramen bar slash
in
like
cahoots.
actual bar, and then they just had like 6 ping pong tables, and I was like, again, I would live here.
Yeah, dude, that's like the first time I went to a barcade, I was like, holy fuck.
Oh yeah.
I could just get drunk and do that all day. Oh my, that I don't know why, but that just sidetracked me into reminding me the childhood arcade we used to go to all the time that's in town. Me and Beth drove by it the other day, and they have completely demolished the building finally.
Oh Jesus.
The cabinets were taken out a couple of years ago, but that was always like in high school, my friends and I joked about it. We're like, man, I would love to fucking just like buy that place and turn it into a venue, because it was fucking huge, and they just always had it set up really fucking weird. So it was like a maze to get through. Like it was very much set up like an arcade or like a Chuck E. Cheese or something like that, if you'd ever been to one of those as a kid.
Dude, I'm Mexican, of course.
Okay, I'm not sure how far they reached, if that was like a national chain or what.
Yeah,
my gap in knowledge on pizza chains with animatronics. But yeah, we were like, you could literally like rearrange all the cabinets, so like half that place was just empty, and have like live bands play in a bar and shit, and still have all these amazing arcades to play. And they had like skee ball machines and all sorts of pinball and shit. They had like every fucking beat 'em up and fighting game you could imagine, all sorts of shit. And it was one of those ones where it was like they had the prize booth where you could turn in tickets and shit. And it was like they had huge birthday parties and shit there. At one point they had a bumper boat set up, and what was it, go-kart racing, bunch of other shit. This was just the local arcade, not the Chuck E. Cheese, but sort of the same vibe. And we were always like we'll all fucking come back after college and fucking throw our money down and make this shit happen. And then some crazy fucking rich guy bought it and just slowly tore it down over like the last 10 years. It was the saddest thing in the world. Like,
that fucking sucks.
There was no way anybody was going to outbid it. And I'm sure it's going to become like a car dealership or like an apartment complex in the next 10 years.
Yeah, just fucking something lame.
I think Connecticut's offering like tax credits right now for doing like any sort of construction work and shit like that, for basically providing jobs during all this shit. Gotcha. So I think that's why they finally went and tore it down during all of this, especially right at the end of the year. It was probably some sort of fucking stupid tax break for them.
Yeah.
Dude, we have a Chuck E. Cheese in Panama. That rat is everywhere. Right? You know rats, they get around.
Mm-hmm.
But in news of dumb shit, I started learning to roller skate. Now all my YouTube adverts are LGBT themed. I love YouTube's like, yeah, roller skating's gay. It took a hard stance on that one. If it was ice skating too, it'd be a whole nother level of adverts.
Here's how you can buy bulk sequins.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna need the outfit.
This is probably the gayest thing I'll ever say, but when I was a little kid, I thought that shit was super cool, and I was like, I need to learn how to do that. Like I put sequins, no, not ice skating, like sequins designs on clothing and stuff.
Oh. What?
In my brain, that was up there with like chainmail. Like my brain processed that as like, whoa, that's like really cool armor.
Okay.
It wasn't like, oh, this is a weird like ice skating thing that like drag queens also love. Like, I was just like, yeah, that's badass. My little kid brain was all over the place.
Young Spencer's loving sequins.
Yeah, could you imagine that though? I make like a fantasy film with my little kid brain, and it ends up being like a huge hit with the drag scene because I just don't know what badass is.
It's just legend. You just make legend.
Yeah, everything twinkles.
I fucking love that movie.
I do too. I think I mentioned, was it you that I mentioned Meg Mucklebones to?
Probably.
Or that might have been Jeff. I was like, everything I want to design for this thing, I want to be gross, like Meg Mucklebones from Legend. Just everything oozing and disgusting.
Yeah.
Just like classic quad skates. That's the weirdest thing. I was really good at roller skating as a little kid. We have a place around here that did it, and that was like what all the like kids' birthdays were. It was like Chuck E. Cheese or this roller skating rink that also had a little arcade in it. And the public schools here had like a deal with the roller skating rink, so they'd do tons and tons of field trips there for super cheap. I come from a very small, very poor town. Me and Kevin were actually talking about it beforehand, and we were like super fucking poor growing up. So it's like we're talking about field trips where it was like $5 for the entire thing, and that like covered my lunch for the day and like skating for hours and all this other shit. And it was literally like a late day for school where the kids would be occupied. It was basically daycare for the parents. And they did those like 3 times a year. But I got weirdly good at roller skating because of that, because that was like the only affordable thing to do in town. It was like, I think like $2 for like 2 hours of skating and to rent skates. So you could just go there for like no money at all and get like a drink, a hot dog, and roller skate for like 2 hours and then just walk home. So I got weirdly good at roller skating, but I could never fucking inline skate.
Oh, I did. I've only skated with like roller skates like a couple of times, but we had a roller rink we had 2 actually. Like they were like the next towns over. But
that's at roller rink. I was like dancing around that, could not think of the fucking word. It was like roller skating place.
I played hockey, like indoor hockey. So I was decent at skating. Yeah, it's really funny because like I played. There's one place that I basically played for not that long actually, and I guess Julian was playing at the same time. So I don't know if we ever played each other or anything, but it's really funny because we were clearly from the same town. But yeah, I just in my child brain was just like, oh yeah, and then like I stopped playing hockey, and then my brother would play hockey. So I would go watch him. But my mom was like, yeah, you stopped playing hockey because you said that you didn't want to hurt your hands. You were like, look, I'm going to draw comics when I get older, so I don't want to mess up my hands. So this is why I'm quitting hockey. That is
the most brilliant weirdo, like Steve Ditko story I've ever heard for you. Like, and you should really play that up in your biography. Like, as a child, I always protected my hands because I knew I'd be a glorious comic book wizard someday.
Like, my mom told me that, and I was like, that's the dumbest thing.
Yeah. Man, I was a cool idiot. That rocks. I wanted to see if I go full screen, does it? No, that sucks. So I can go full screen on our chat thing, but it doesn't show me chat anymore. It just shows me our video feed, which is dumb. Really? I love to be good at inline skates, you need to own at least 2 dildos for balance.
Yeah, for balance.
Yeah.
Use them
vibrators are even better, but they're more expensive.
It's funny though, because like my brother, he was a goalie, so like I would always basically like not always, but I'd help him practice and stuff like that. And
like so, on ice, he played, or
no. We played. It was just like inline hockey.
Okay,
but so yeah, like I would help him, and he would like stand in the garage. Like we'd open up the garage, and he'd stay in the garage, and then he'd be like basically just like shoot at me. So I'm gonna try and block it. And I remember one time just like wrist shotting and hitting him directly in the throat, and then being like, oh shit, and then just running as fast as I could. Because I got really pissed.
Yeah, that would be the video YouTube would suggest to you as a tutorial on telling your parents you're gay.
How to break the news to them.
Yeah. Part 5 of the becoming a professional figure skater tutorial. that's gonna be my character for the YouTube channel. It's like a 12-part series on getting into figure skating.
Yeah.
Making
you're gonna
making your sequins armor.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're gonna poke your fingers a lot when you're sewing your sequin suit together.
What's up, Ryan?
Get a thimble.
You want that boy? Yeah, making sequins armor would be hysterical. I almost feel now like I need to do that for the short, is just have a guy with some sequins.
Yeah, dude, why not?
That'd be a challenge. Can I make that look cool?
I'm pretty sure the fucking armor in Legend, like Tom Cruise's armor, is made out of like the tabs from soda cans.
Really?
Yeah, it's not like normal, like his like chainmail. It's like actually like little tabs from soda cans, so it looks all weird.
Yeah, I've been looking at stuff like that.
Maybe that was a dream I had. I don't know.
I was looking at stuff like that for bit bashing.
Mm.
No, he's got like their like big dragon scale chainmail. A soda tab armor though sounds like some awesome Mad Max shit. Like that sounds right out of your brain. I was like, maybe it's his gauntlets. Those look a little different. Let me see if I can share this. Yeah, this one.
I think it's because does he always have that armor?
No, then he looks like this at the end. Legend is a prequel to Last Samurai.
Yeah, it segues directly into Last Samurai.
Yeah, they kill the demon, and then all that's left is Japan to conquer.
Maybe I don't know. I'm thinking of something else then. I thought it was Legend.
He's got the ratty, like, tunic at the beginning where he looks... I was like, wow, I'm surprised they never made a Legend of Zelda game or movie with him at this time.
Right?
Like, they were just like, have you played the Zelda games? Be Link. Like, kind of be like a douchey idiot. Like... yeah, he wore this.
You know what you should look up for like fucking inspiration? Fucking Hard to Be a God. That movie's amazing.
Hard to Be a God?
Yeah, that movie, it's a long fucking movie and you won't know what's going on in it, but it's so visually fucking cool.
Oh, I remember seeing clips from this. One of my teachers, I think, told me about this like years ago.
Yeah, it came out in like 2013, but it's like a based on like a Russian novel.
Who the fuck told me about this?
Yeah, that movie fucking rips, dude. Fucking whips ass.
Yeah, this is another. It's super just like visual and surreal. Like
they give me like the same vibes.
Like Come and See.
Trippy as fuck.
Which I still need to watch all of that.
Right, they do, Ryan.
Have you ever seen that? Come and See.
Yeah, that movie's cool though.
No, maybe. Can you hear me, Kevin? Hello?
Spencer, did you die?
Did you die?
Or mute yourself without
knowing?
Well, looks like it's my stream now.
Hello, hello?
So I'm just gonna quietly... Oh yeah, he did leave.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Spencer?
Yes. This is hilarious. This is amazing. Can you hear me?
We can't hear you. Oh, wait. You can hear Spencer? I can't hear Spencer. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, we can't hear each other. Did you unplug your headphones or something? I can hear Kevin perfectly fine. He just can't hear me.
Okay, now I can hear you from the headset.
Yeah, did you unplug your headphones or something?
Hold on. Just talk randomly?
Yes. Yes.
I
think it's something to do. Yeah, it's something to do with your headset. Oh no! Some troubleshooting. We should make them fight. So funny because they're in the same room.
I'm right next to Spencer.
That'd be hilarious.
I'm like, hello?
Yeah. We're having technical difficulties. So can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. Is it just your headset?
I guess. That was weird.
Yeah. Well, your internet, like your camera started to get really pixelated too, so it might just be your internet.
Oh, it could be. Like middle of the day.
The perfect time. You're also not very centered now, so no one can really see what you're drawing. Or coloring, I should say. Yeah, lean over for it. Work for the internet. The internet is for corn. Count Spencer said you were gay while you were not hearing.
I assume that's all that he was saying the whole time.
You love to roller skate. All I know about that dude, he likes roller skating.
He's really into protecting his hands, and he loves roller skating.
Yo, protect your hands.
That classic Wu-Tang, quote.
Yeah. There's the shirt right there. It's the Wu-Tang logo, but it says protect your hands. Oh, shit, dude. That rips.
After Taylor complimented my hands so much,
Yeah, the 8 people here would be like, yes. I gotta go grab my phone charger real quick. Give me a second. Sorry. No, hold it down, Kevin.
You got it. I'm just gonna not talk.
Ryan, we're back. Can the camera get further from the iPad?
Yeah, I need to fix that.
Just throw it across the room.
I had it set up for 11 by 17 pages, so.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Everything. I might break everything right now.
Ooh.
Is that better, Ryan?
Is that better, Ryan? Fucking so dumb. We're both just deep in thought right now.
Yeah, just thinking. I'm just thinking about that burrito I just had.
Oh man, you're making me hungry.
It was delicious.
What do we got? What do we got here? Just trying to set up this file really quick. Snorting pixel dust. That's the good stuff. Oh my god.
Have you heard anything more about that alien show that's gonna be on was on FX or something?
Isn't that like Garland or something doing that?
Oh my god, I wish. I don't think it is though.
Oh no, it's not him. Fucking it's the dude who did Legion.
Yeah, he had Legion and then.
Sorry, I'm like getting your hopes up.
Oh dude, I would fucking flip out. What else did that guy do? He had Legion and then something else.
Yeah, I can't think of it now. Sorry, I'm doing something excellently stupid at the moment. Trying to bang it out really fast.
Just bang it out, dude.
Bang it out. Try it out. The TV show Fargo. That's what it was.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Mel. Okay. This shit makes no sense.
What are you doing?
Something.
Colin said you're just trying to premature ejaculate.
Yeah. I'm tubing. Oh, this is going to look like excellent shit, and I love it. Soon, boys, soon. I don't even know if I spelled that right. I was going so fast. It's a good start.
Are you writing out a script or something?
Yeah, I'm writing a whole book right now on stream. Not gonna say a goddamn thing.
Just quietly, just write a whole script.
Diss a book now. No, I'm doing something even dumber.
Are you just photoshopping the fucking protect your hands? That's what you're doing, aren't you? God damn it.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, it's perfect. Yeah, this is a work of art.
And now, when will this shirt be available to buy?
Hopefully soon. It's beautiful.
You got it up on Teespring already?
All right. That'd be amazing. You're just wearing it next week. What?
Just I don't mention it. No, that was like the video game stream that like I play on. Like one of the times I just wanted to actually like be on camera, but then like full on just like e-girl have like the cat ears,
your boobs out,
and like everything is pink in my room.
Fluorescent lighting.
Yeah, like
Spencer is busy storming the Capitol. So I know I joked about us being there. It was half a joke. Kevin's not, but I am. Just turned my camera on. I'm like on some dude's back.
Yeah, you're just running around.
This is where I reveal I'm a wild QAnon dude.
God, dude.
Oh god, the stream's just gonna get taken down by YouTube
immediately.
They're gonna be like, he said he was a QAnon dude. Bag him.
You just hear like a silenced shot, like Spencer.
Now he definitely can't hear me. Oh, it's looking so good. God damn. All right, we're almost there, guys. One more.
You guys are going to be so impressed.
I have impressed myself with this, 5 minutes of silent graphic design for your weird childhood obsession. What's up, Ash and Jackal? Welcome to this weird party. We'll get back on track in a second. This is just too hilarious not to do something with immediately. I'd lose the spark if I waited. Oh my god, dude. I'm like excited to show you guys this. It's going up on Twitter ASAP. God, I love dicking around with Photoshop sometimes. Bring that in a little bit. Tweak this bad boy. Bring that bad boy up right here.
It's so much funnier than the fact that we just can't see what you're doing.
Yeah. That's what makes this bit. Yeah. one more.
Razmaster says you're just cleaning your desk.
I'm like an old dad now.
You just got like a vacuum cleaner.
No,
are you cleaning your whole room right now? Like,
we don't believe you're doing anything even remotely interesting.
Thank you, Ryan. And yes, I do have a Patreon.
Yes, link is in the description with like 30 other links because there's a lot going on lately. But Kevin's Patreon is in there. It's got lots of things on there you don't even hear about on the streams because Kevin's so modest.
I did the last post that I did was a like 20-page issue of a comic that never came out.
Okay.
Issue 1, and then I'm gonna post issue 2 next week because I post every day or every Monday, not every day.
Every day on Monday.
Every day
All
on
right.
Monday.
So this is just a rough. I'm gonna have to clean it up, but thinking just black on white, man. Black on white looks good. Unless you want other colors, Kevin.
Obviously.
What do you want?
I don't even know what it is yet.
Okay, 2 colors you like. The Wu-Tang logo.
I mean, black and white.
Black
and white, though, right?
Why are you asking me?
Oh no, not like isn't that actual, like
they do them in all different styles.
I've only heard it one way.
Yeah, of course. Close-minded Kevin, they call him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Save. Purple and yellow. Are you like a Vikings fan, Ryan? Are you a communist?
You have to be a communist to like the Vikings?
No, I don't know.
Yeah,
I got
yeah. Colin said with the logo all sequined. Can you just sequin out like the Wu-Tang logo?
Dude, a sequins Wu-Tang shirt would be fucking ridiculous. Oh, you guys are the best. What the fuck is that? That's my armor. Yeah, this fucking rocks. Oh, that's so pixelated. I need to find a better version of the Wu-Tang logo, but for now this works. Get this. This has been an uneventful 10 minutes, but good thing you're drawing something cool. Which, speaking of which, bingo.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna draw this guy. I don't know what I'm drawing. I'm just fucking around.
Yeah. What am I doing?
No one knows, Spencer.
Right? What's wrong with my hands? We're posting it up on Twitter right now, man. We're posting it up on Twitter.
God damn it.
All right.
So protect your hands.
I gotta fucking share that screen. Click on my own face.
It's so fucking dumb. Oh, that's great.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that's dumb as hell. I should have turned hands the other way. That's going to drive me nuts.
Oh, you gotta redo it now.
Yeah, I'll do it later. Oh, that's good. It feels good, bro. I'm supposed to be drawing a gross fetus thing. So I can sculpt it into the puppet. I want the shirt. Yeah, that'd be a really easy one to do, too. We could do that in-house. That'd be a wicked easy print. Hysterical, too. The kid Kevin. Oh, my God. Yeah, that rocks. Yeah. I should get to some fetus drawing. Kevin, you want to draw a fetus?
Yeah.
You know, help me draw a really gnarly looking magical demonic fetus, I guess.
Yes.
Monster fetus. A good and a bad fetus. I could do different feti.
I was drawing with my niece the other day, and like I was like in this view, basically like going through stuff I was gonna show 'em. But yeah, my niece saw this and was just like, "Ooh, I don't like that one with the eyes." Like, oh god, I'm gonna give you nightmares.
He doesn't look nice.
Looks a little scary.
I don't like that one with the eyes. That's excellent. Oh man. There's no way Josh isn't in the chat right now. Did I miss him? Hyper Kaiju, what's up, dudes? I'm losing my mind today. That's hilarious. Sorry. If Josh isn't in the stream right now and he just posted a GIF of a figure skater just randomly, that is the most insane synchronicity ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
That just fragged my brain for a minute, though, because I didn't remember seeing him in chat at all. Huey, what is up? Sorry, trying to go back through here, guys. My mind is blown. I don't think he is in here. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
No, I know, that was just like weird.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm telling you, dude. The universe listens to this show. Yeah, that's ridiculous. This is why I get so distracted all the time. I'm an idiot. Deep sea diving. Oh, I gotta turn my green screen off now too because I'm not using it. Say hello to Ernie Hudson as I adjust my camera. So it's right at my head. I can rest my head on it and you can see my reflection.
That's the rest of the stream, is you just like staring at the computer and we just see your reflection.
Headbutting my camera arm.
Mm.
It just takes me forever to line this thing up. Let's look at some guns. Woo! This thing is like one of my favorite reference books.
What book is that?
Just fucking shooty guns as far as the eye can see. Why it's a catalog of guns for nutcases.
Awesome.
I think I have a couple editions if you want me to send you one.
Yeah, dude, that'd be dope.
I got all sorts of shit. I was thinking about getting rid of some of the stuff I have just because I have like duplicates of a bunch of this shit. But yeah, this one has always been fucking great for it. And I've never seen anybody mention any shit like this. It's like some of it has all these dumb like camouflage skins on it and shit, but it's like just the models of guns. They're split up on the side here by like I think it's like revolvers.
That's fucking sweet.
Rifles, shotguns, black powder muskets and rifles.
Oh, that's cool.
Air guns, bullet making presses,
full size guillotines.
Yeah, different attachments and shit like that in the bullet making area.
Oh, that's super cool.
Scope mounts and shit like that. Like, yeah, this one's super in depth stuff. Yeah, this is state law compendium on gun laws. What was the other?
I don't think I have any weapon reference books to me.
Oh man, this thing fucking kicks dick. Like, I feel like this is probably like the kind of shit the Call of Duty dev teams have like on hand. Probably better versions than like this is essentially like magazine paper.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if it's catalog, printed on the cheap.
They're great. Beretta carbine, wacky shit. The Barrett, that bad motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
Sweet Tommy gun. Yeah.
Have you ever seen like the old ads for like Thompson's? Like how they're marketed?
I don't know. Were they just like fuck everything up, murder everything in front of you?
They were marketed towards like farmers.
What?
Yeah, there's like really funny old ads for them, and it's like, why?
That's amazing. I gotta check this out. Yeah, these are red. The Thompson submachine gun, the most effective portable firearm. For evidently shooting Indians storming your farm. Holy fuck, dude. That's dark. I love it's in a list of 15 laughable vintage ads. Would it be funny if like a cowboy mowed down like 40 Indians in like 10 seconds?
I'm looking at wait, this one? It's just like an AA gun like in these people's kitchen.
Oh my god. That rocks. That's like Fallout level shit.
Oh. I like how like the clearly like husband and wife are just terrified. There's some sort of military man.
Oh, here we go. 15 laughable vintage ads. This is just like a whole like yeah, dude. Oh my god. This is just a whole fucking like family of wholesome like 50s white people. And everybody's got a dope gun. But where was it? Stop. "15 laughable vintage gun ads." Yeah, laughable. The first one is Indians being murdered and their horse being gunned down.
Insure against a dull vacation.
A 22 repeater is pretty fucking cool, though. You're not really going to fuck anything up with it either. It's kind of like a big dick BB gun. This rocks. Fun for the whole family. Nothing like having a 22 rifle and a pocket full of shells while on vacation. This looks some Zodiac Killer type stuff. I love the little girl right there too with the rifle. It's Oh no, I think that might be a pump shotgun. Holy shit. It's even more wild. You're not ready for a rifle, darling. Here's a shotgun with some buckshot. He knows when you've been naughty or nice, the original Bad Santa.
Dang.
Santa Claus will get around more quickly this year as he has adopted the Stevens Doria automobile to speed. It's like faded print on my computer. My fucking eyes are going. More than ever will Saint Nick be welcomed because he is loaded down. Oh God, he's loaded with rifles, pistols, and shotguns. Yeah, okay. So this Santa comes to whoop ass. Basically, this ad inspired Fat Man. Oh my God, Iverson Johnson automatic revolver, hammer the hammer.
What the fuck?
That's such a bad idea for an ad in a time where internet and nothing existed. People were just like, yeah, I guess you shoot the gun by punching it with a claw hammer. Oh my God.
All these are just fucking gnarly.
Iverson Johnson revolvers. On her chest is painted, Papa says it won't hurt us. Absolutely safe. And she's laying in bed with a revolver and her doll. Accidental discharge impossible. Iverson Johnson revolvers, and then in the black shadow here it says, are not toys. They shoot straight and kill. You may need one only once in your lifetime. Holy fuck. Safety, hammerless automatic. Oh my God, dude. Handguns for women. Is your wife helpless or dangerous? This is like Mad Men levels of awesome. Is your broad useless?
Like, or does she have a gun?
Yeah. Get her a metal dick today. Like the Savage automatic. 10 shots quick. In these times when more idlers make more brutes and more thugs. What the fuck, dude? When it's you or him, this new 41 Smith & Wesson can save your life. Okay. That one's not so bad. Here's where my hunting pays off.
Jeez.
Oh my God. From shooting birds to gunning down Nazis. Like, yeah, the Tommy gun one is wild. The most effective portable firearm in existence. You fucking stand on your porch and murder a small army. Dude, this rocks. Yeah, symbol of freedom. Jesus, my phone won't stop going off. The most powerful rifle ever made, Nazi 20 millimeter Solothurn semi-auto anti-tank rifle. That thing looks evil as shit with high-power telescopic sight. Yeah, that looks wild. Look at those prices.
$2.
Just like a military grade fucking 50 cal for $400. Oh, that's even more fucked up. $100. Yeah, I'm gonna get this anti-tank rifle.
I like the historic gun lamps.
Holy shit, this rocks. It should just say Winchester, shoot a bear in the fucking face. Holy fuck. I need that like tattooed on me yesterday. Oh my God, that rocks. That's like a comic book cover right there, dude. Fuck.
Yeah, that's super cool. That definitely looks like a cover to like a dime store novel.
Yeah, dude, that rocks so hard. This vintage gun ad is just all around awesome. That man looks pretty confident that is Winchester Model 54 in the face of that grizzly, which I guess is the whole point of the ad. The thing really makes it funny is when you contrast it with the ad below. Lester, America's cheapest ammunition. It usually works. Oh my god. That's excellent. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's like a fucking awesome painting too.
Yeah, right? They keep their fit. Oh my god, dude. This wasn't even a gun ad. This was just a jockey's ad, and how fucking wacky people think gun people are nuts nowadays. like I don't know any dudes that are diehard about guns now that are like, yeah, let's shoot an ad where my fucking 6-year-old is gonna put a gun in the waistband of his whitey tighties.
You should Photoshop that so it just says gunderwear.
Dude, I need gunderwear and Photoshop your head onto it. I'm gonna be busy today.
Gunderwear for the shooting man.
Yeah, I love that it looks like a boyish grown man. He looks like a 3-foot tall grown man.
Like he's like an old timey gangster.
Yeah.
But he's only 3 foot tall.
This kid smokes a pack a day. Dude, that rocks. Yeah. I think I want something with more stopping power. Shooting a bear at point blank. Yeah, right. Yeah, something more than what looks like a 22. Like, I'm gonna fucking blow this bear away. Yeah, Gundaroos fucking rock. Gundaroos, the Gunderwear for kids. Yeah, I bet you never knew Jockey was into guns, but this advertisement featuring a boy trying to stuff a revolver in his underwear is a little weird and funny. It almost looks like he's pulling it out to shoot someone. He's like, oh, you motherfucker.
Is there like his mom behind him, like doing some wash or something? Like, what is going on there?
He's about to pistol whip the babysitter. You work for me now. Holy shit, that rocks. That's it. That's all of them. Oh shit. It's a gross baby.
You wanted a gross fetus.
I texted you last night. Would it be weird to like have the baby have like pentagram eyes? You're asking the wrong dude. Yeah, that rocks.
I remember we were at a buddy's house and we were just shooting a pellet gun, but he was like one of my other friends. I was drawing like zombie heads so we could like shoot. And he's like, on that zombie head, draw like Jesus being crucified like in his eyes. And I was like, why? But that was a fun day.
Oh shit. Jeff just sent me a picture and there's a guy in DC who looks like me wandering around in the Capitol building.
God damn it.
I told you, man, we have some sort of cosmic power here. You can't joke about anything or it just happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like backwoods me just hanging out at the Capitol right now. Fucking A. That'll be on like Bleeding Cool. Fuck. Yeah, what a day. Shoot that child. That's the point. It's this hero in a evil foreign land and everything is just fucking gnarly. And you want nothing to do with it. It's supposed to be gross. I want it to be more of a horror-looking short than what's it called? A fantasy thing. It just happens to be fantasy. I like the idea of doing something like the Spencer versus the Capitol. Yeah, I just stormed the Capitol with no agenda. Like, I'm not here for anything. I just wanted to see if I could do it.
More of like a, just testing myself.
Yeah. It's like hackers when they like break into businesses just to see if they can. Like, I'm a physical hacker.
It's like this new thing. It's called physical hacking.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's like IRL streaming when you just get together with friends. Those are always hilarious. Guys, we're doing an IRL stream hangout today. Oh, that's just a hangout, guys. Like, we're not going to film it, though. It's not going to be live. But it's a stream hangout. IRL. I just want some free towels and soap bars. Yeah, break into the stock closet of the Capitol building. Oh, man. He's one of those mafia bosses that's actually 45 but looks like an 8-year-old. Yeah, that would have been a great Boardwalk Empire character right there. It's like a Goblin King kid.
On like a throne of money.
Yeah, Al Capone's right-hand man is just like a toddler. He smokes like a chimney, swears like a truck driver, and loves hookers. And he's also happens to be 40. Get pens? Yeah, I stole all the pens in the White House. No one will be signing anything for a while. That's like I wasn't ever a huge fan of Dane Cook, but he had that one joke about breaking into someone's house and just rearranging shit, not actually stealing anything, and I always thought that was fucking hilarious. He goes on for a while about it, like it tearing the family apart because the patriarch of the family can't figure out what the fuck they stole. And you just continue to break into the same family's home and rearrange their shit, but never take anything. Just torment these people. It's like, that's so stupid. Yeah. What the fuck did they take? It just amounts to divorce. Yeah, definitely go look that bit up. For all of you Dane Cook hot boys out there. I'm gonna forget about those stupid gun ads later on. I love there was a big time too where they were like, you can fucking shoot a Thompson one-handed, and there's tons of photos of guys just like trying to do that or like holding a Thompson one-handed. It looked like a struggle. That was always a good one. I love Dane Cook. I'm his number one fan. Spencer. Again, I'm a guy he's like a Danzig to me. I'm indifferent to Dane Cook. My cousin was a diehard about him, had like all his CDs and shit, and my cousin wasn't even like a super bro-y dude. Like, didn't fit the template of like the Dane Cook crowd, but he was always really into Dane Cook. I actually like him more now that I saw him on Segura's podcast, and he like told his whole story about his brother basically robbing him blind and all this crazy shit. Like, it's way more interesting knowing who he is off stage than the like character he created in stand-up.
You don't like him in Waiting?
I think that's the only movie I did really enjoy him in, but it was like that was the first go around, and he's like, oh yeah, he's supposed to be like the evil dickhead cook. And then you see him in sort of everything else, and I don't know if it was him doing it or Hollywood, but he got like hardcore typecast.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think he has like a couple lines in that movie. But I just always remember it's like when they introduce like the new kid, and then he's just like, "Welcome to Thunderdome, bitch," and he's just in a kitchen, and I'm like,
"Yep." And yeah, he has like I think like 1 or 2 like key scenes in that. There's like a freezer scene with another character. I think him and Luis Guzman or something. That's like his biggest part, and then like you said, the rest of it's just one-liners. I can't think of anything. He did some other stuff. He did that Good Luck Chuck movie that was like a softcore porno with a romantic comedy angle slapped on it.
Didn't he do that one where they like worked at like a Costco?
Is this child sitting on intestines? Yes. Yeah, was that Employee of the Month or something like that?
I think, yeah, I don't remember the name, but that
was the one that had Jessica Simpson in it, and I want to say like Andy Dick or something weird. Like, I don't remember. It had a weird cast, but I think you're right. I watched that too. Yeah, he testified against his own brother. Yeah, his brother was like his manager and managed all of his finances and everything, and had just been like stealing all of his money secretly for years. And when he went to move out to LA finally, he got like an actual like manager finally for out in LA, and was transferring over all of the financials, and his brother started acting really weird and said it was going to take a lot of time. And then he said he thought about it and like woke up on Monday morning and looked at his girlfriend and was like, my brother fucking robbed me. And then he went and looked into it and found out the truth, and his brother just sat on it and went to prison. They recovered some of the money in the walls of his brother's house, but he like missing millions and millions of dollars.
That's what I need to start doing, just hiding money in the walls. That sounds cool.
That's always been like a cool idea. I love that in movies too. That was the best part of that. What was that Netflix one with like Ben Affleck and all those dudes that ended up being really boring?
Good Will Hunting?
Yeah. That one. The one where they go and like rob a cartel boss or whatever. It's like triple something or some shit like that. I don't remember. It had Oscar Isaac in it, Ben Affleck, Charlie Hunnam. I don't know. What the fuck is the name of that? It had some dumb name, and I think it's a Netflix original. It wasn't terrible, but it was like But like the best part of that is the scene where they're just tearing apart walls and there's just like money fucking everywhere. I was like, yeah, this rocks. Like, I don't know why every time I'm like, fuck yeah, got the house. Because demolition is cool as shit, and the money in the walls thing is just rad. Yeah, it's a baby on a throne of guts, because I thought that would be really rad. He's like a cosmic baby. But also the idea I had, Kevin, is the wall goes up past him and he's sort of floating above the guts.
Oh, okay.
Or like in front of it, technically, not above it, because it would almost be like a wall of gore. The way I'm shooting it, I think I drew it over in the sketchbook a little bit. So, where the fuck is it? Oh, right here. Yeah, so I did like the flat wall with the baby up at the top, but then I did this little diagram over here with like the camera drawn in. Camera would be right here, and it would be like actually a slanted wall panel, and the puppet would be possibly even on a post, so he's floated out more to have a little bit of depth and shadow, so it looks like he's floating in midair.
Yeah, I get you.
Because if you're shooting him straight on, you won't see that post behind him or anything. And then that's why I'm like, after talking to Julian, I was like, stop motion makes more sense, because then I don't need to worry about making a puppeteer behind there. And I don't need to make it so big. Triple frontier. That's what it is. Jesus. Thank you, Josh. Welcome to the stream. If this is your first time being here today, that's amazing, because you blew my mind with some synchronicity. That was a fantastic moment on Twitter today. Mushroom night. The King in Yellow from last night on Rob's stream. Little spooky boy. I didn't remember drawing this either, but campfire panel idea I have for Camp Rainbow. Yeah. I don't know. What do I do? Those don't fold apart very well. Let me use this page. Not as gnarly as the sausages in Motel Hell. Yeah, dude, I don't know if you watched that video that I sent you about the scratch casting like stop motion puppets.
Not yet.
That dude does it with Home Depot silicone.
Oh, really?
And it ends up looking fucking great, dude. It's insane. They basically, it amounts to more trim work and everything and a lot more cleanup work.
Yeah.
Because you're essentially using like the lowest quality silicone you can get, but like it works. And he makes like a shitty wireframe armature, fills one side of the mold with silicone, puts the armature into that half, and then fills the other side with silicone and clamps it together, rubber bands it, and lets it sit overnight. And then the next day, he's got a fucking posable hand. It was like, God damn it. This is going to be way easier than I thought it was. After talking to Julian, too, Julian was like, you're way overthinking this. You don't need, like, a really expensive armature. He's like, you can throw down and get one of those. But he's like, you're going to want to pull it out of the puppet after you're done shooting and just reuse it for the next one if you're going to do that. And he was like, if you just make a cheap one out of wire, he's like, it's still posable and everything. And he's like, you just, at worst, you have to make a couple of them. So if the wires start to punch through any of them, you can just pull the next one out and keep shooting.
Yeah. I was talking to him last night, and like, it's funny because I mean, pretty much, I mean, we've talked about this before, but like since he was a kid, like, you know, any toys he didn't have, he would just make. So like, he's always been really good at like, how do I make this look cool, but as like for the cheapest amount possible, basically. So, yeah, for sure.
I love seeing that dude shit. I'd love to get him on here with us sometime to like show off his shit because it's fucking rad.
Oh yeah, dude, he's a talented dude.
Yes, wildly brilliant, and he immediately like cleared up a lot of things for me, and basically it was like, yeah, like it's totally doable, dude. You're just way overthinking it. And he was like, do it to small scale, and he showed me that set that he had just done, and I was like, oh shit, he's literally doing this like on a desk.
Yeah.
Like it's like the size of my printer, and he's like, yeah, you're way overthinking it. You don't need too much. Just fucking get this, and this, and get started. And I was like, I already have most of that. I need to go hit up like the Dollar Tree or something this week and grab a bunch of fucking foam board and stuff so I can start building some shit out. But the baby diorama is going to be fairly easy to make. It's just getting the organs and everything to look really good. I think I'm sculpting the baby probably at like 6 inches and the T-pose standing up. So like the head and body will probably be like 3 inches. And then like 3 inches of gangly limbs that like curl up.
Yeah.
It'll be kind of weird. I'll chub up the arms and stuff a bit in the sculpture, but like I'll figure out the proportions finally, but I need to make the arms and legs a little bit longer than they should be for the way I'm going to be shooting it.
Yeah, I feel you.
That shit is red. Yeah, I'm like going through my office now and getting shit together, and I'll be able to start making the skull. I found an awesome fucking armature video on how this guy does cheap wireframe armatures for the like heads and stuff, so you can have like a movable mouth.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's why you have to cast it with the mouth open. So basically, I can draw what it looks like on that. page. It's essentially like you do the top half of the head with a flat plate on the bottom. It almost looks like a bullet.
Mm-hmm.
And then the way he did it, I think he had if this were a profile view, it's like this. You got like a baby at your house, Kevin? Is that in my place?
No, that's Gabby. Oh. She's talking to the cats.
It's like, it sounds like a small child. I just heard like giggling. It's like,
yeah, she just does this really creepy voice to talk to the cat.
Oh, Beth does the same thing. So it looks sort of like that from the side, and that little line is just like a wire. And you basically do like a little chin plate that's made out of epoxy or like a piece of plastic that you glue onto the wire.
Yeah, yeah.
And the wire is actually like it's centered right in the middle of the head. So if you're looking at it from the front, there's that little plate in the back. But yeah, they sort of look like that from the front. It's just like a flat plate. And since if you know anything about animation, obviously it's the jaw that's moving when things are talking, like the top teeth don't move.
Yeah, totally.
So that's like a huge thing with bad animators that don't realize that, and the top teeth only move if the head is moving around, and that's sort of changing the axis of how the teeth are going to move back and forth and whatnot. So that's why you do the setup like this, and you have your top teeth built into the static head, and you have that bar that just keeps it rigid, like the back of the spine or whatever, and then your bar for the chin plate. But all of this is actually cast under the silicone, and if you set it properly and everything, that little chin plate fits into your mold where the chin should be. Sometimes you'll have to, inside the mouth, you'll have to patch a little bit of silicone to cover up the chin plate if it shows through or anything like that. Yeah. But then you do that. And now if I were to go to Julian, someone who does this sort of animation, I can send them the puppet and be like, all right, he's got a chin plate and everything. So if you need him to talk, you can grab in his mouth and move that up and down and change for each frame and stuff like that. You can actually bore an empty space into the back of this thing, so you can basically make the head a chamber. You make the head a chamber. You make eye slots by basically drilling holes into there, and you can put balls into the head, and then you have a rig on the back of there that's basically a bar. This is what an eye rig looks like for the most part. If you wanted this to be like a fully operational puppet, from top down, there's a bar, there's two posts on the eyes, and that keeps them on a standard axis. You have your pupils drawn on here, and then when you move the bar one way or the other way, it pivots the eyes, and you can actually put like acrylic socketing in that keeps the eyes in place.
Yeah.
So you can drill a back cut on here so they have a range of motion. The other way in stop motion, though, if you don't want to do that, you can basically make a tool that's the reverse of this. So it's basically this little beam of wood here and these two pins with the spacing for the eyes. And you would do those with whatever sort of rigid metal pin you can do. You have that tool that's just a piece of wood with the two pins on it. And then the eyes are already in the doll. They're just embedded in the doll with like room to move around. Mm. And you take the pins and you have like a slight like 2 millimeter recess in the pupil of the eye. And you put the pin into the pupils of the eyes to move them around from the outside.
Oh, okay.
And if you want them to stay on the same axis, you would make a tool like that that's like magnetic. So it magnetizes to the two pupil spots, and then you can move them around evenly. So it always gets like a good stare. But a lot of animators will just do it eye by eye and get really, really particular with it. But like I learned all of this shit. The hands are fairly easy too, because you can also like if it weren't a baby, I have to do a full armature for this because the thing's essentially naked. Mm. But like on other stuff where it's going to be wearing, if it's wearing like a full outfit or whatever, what's it called? You don't necessarily need to make a full model. You can basically cast posable hands with slotted arms, and cast the head and stuff like this. So basically your body is padded out foam or whatever, keep it really cheap.
Yeah.
And then it's a wire armature padded out with furniture foam or whatever, the clothing wrapped over it, and then the head is locked in with a pin and the hands are locked in with a pin and everything. And probably do magnetic feet or something like that, so I can put a magnet under the diorama and not have to punch holes in things, but always be able to like slide them around and make sure they're in place.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the baby thing will be really cool. It won't take too long to sculpt, and the realism comes together more in the silicone paint job, which is the biggest thing.
Yeah, for sure. Well, so, especially if you're doing it on a smaller scale too, I think the sculpting shouldn't be too bad.
That's the big thing. Like, I kind of want to see about, I don't know what the fuck Julian even would charge for something like that, but I would want to see about maybe him doing a creature or something for the final.
Yeah. Oh, dude, he'd be down for sure. Yeah, just.
I know I want to do the baby just because I've been doing tons of research on it, and there's some other stuff I want to do, but it was like, that'd be cool to just be like, here's sort of the vibe I'm going for. I want you to make something weird that's completely you, and fucking run wild on it.
Oh, dude, totally.
Because I could always just ship him out one of the dioramas or something, or if I shoot the clean plates of the miniature scenery, I can then just, send him the footage of it and be like, this is what you have to work with. Shoot your creature on a green screen and we'll comp it all together. Ryan Wynn work on that painting anymore? I'm digging that look. Hell yeah.
Gabby just got home, so I'm going to hang out with her, but there's my ketchup boy.
Ketchup boy, hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, we can wrap it up here. I should probably go figure out some dinner things, or at least eat something, because I am also starving. We went for an hour and a half. Definitely send me those immediately, because I'm going to see what I can do with that. And yeah, I think I'm going to be on the Alterna stream for a little bit later on, and we'll probably be doing one here tonight as well with all the dudes. So if you want to pop back on later and get weird, Kevin, just let me know.
Yeah, I'll shoot you a text.
But yeah, dudes, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.
Take it easy, guys.